right, welcome. So we are going to start our lesson 3.8 for today. We're going to reread the story, Working with Others. As we reread the story, we will be filling out our reading graphic organizer. So you should have this reading graphic organizer that says Central Idea. Again, let's quickly review what central idea means. If we go back here, let's look at the anchor chart, central idea. So, central idea, the topic is the person or thing that the story is about, right? The central idea is the most important idea or point about the topic. And then we have some supporting evidence like details, facts, or examples in the story that tell about the main idea. So the main idea of the story we are reading is what? What's the main idea? Very good. Next time, raise your hand. How to work with others. Very good. Working with others. So let's quickly review our power words. We have blamed. Who can quickly tell me what blamed means? Dominic. Good. To tell on somebody that didn't really do it. Very good. Who can raise their hand and tell me what argue means? Ramsey. Good. When you argue with your brother or sister, that means like a verbal fight. Kind of like to fight, but with your words. Like a word fight. That's a funny way to say it. Respectful. Who can tell me? Ooh, Tut is very respectful. Amaria. Amaria, go ahead. What does respectful mean? To what? Good. To treat each other nicely and kindly. Very good. How about practice? Practice. These are all easy words. What does practice mean, Rena? Good. Keep doing something until you get better at it. So, going back to this, we're going to go ahead and write the title of our story, which is Working with Others. So you're going to write Working with Others here where it says title. I'll give you a minute to do that now. Don't just sit there and look at me. You need to be writing Working with Others. Okay, now what is the topic of the story? What is the topic? Hold on, let's go back. What does topic mean again? Topic means the person or thing the story is about. What is the story about, Destin?
Helping people?
Not helping people, but you're close. What is the story about, Rena? About how to work with others. How to work with others. So the topic is how to work with others, right? Yesterday you guys did the writing activity in your reading notebooks, right?
Yep.
Good. How to work with others is the topic. Now, while we read, we're going to come up with 3 details or 3 ways on how to work with others. That should be easy, right? All right, now let's go ahead and read. We're not going to keep stopping when we're reading because we've already read this. We're just refreshing our memories.
Working with Others by Robin Nelson.
I would pay attention because you are going to have a quiz over this today.
You work and play with other people every day. Most of the time, you get along well. But sometimes people do or say things that you don't like. Maybe someone takes one of your toys, or you are blamed for something you didn't do. Maybe someone calls you a mean name, or you feel left out. Maybe you argue with a friend. These things can make you angry. It is okay to feel angry sometimes, and it is okay to have conflicts with people.
Conflicts, that means problems. To not agree with other people. All right, let's keep going.
What do people do?
Oh, hold on, let's stop real fast. Did they tell us any way that we can work well with others? No, so far they didn't. They just told us that it's okay not to get along with others, and to be mad at others. That's okay sometimes. But did they tell us how we can fix that problem yet? No, so we don't have to write anything down. Let's keep going.
When conflicts make them angry. Some people yell and scream when they feel angry. Some people even hit other people. Yelling, screaming, and hitting do not solve conflicts. They hurt people and make problems worse. Some people walk away from conflicts. They want to be alone when they feel angry. They need time to calm down.
So did they give us any ways yet that we can fix the problem? No, they just told us that things that sometimes we do when we're angry that make the problem worse, right? Do you guys agree that those things make the problem worse?
Yeah.
How many of you guys have yelled at somebody after a conflict and it made it better? And it solved the problem. Has it solved the problem after you yelled? No, it made the problem worse. How many of you guys have hit or screamed when there was a problem? Okay, good. You can be honest. That's okay. All right. And did it make the problem better? No, it made the problem worse. You got tattletaled on and you got in trouble even more. Or you got caught red-handed. Somebody saw you and you got in more trouble. So no, those are not ways. Those are things that happen that make the problem worse, but those are not ways to solve the problem. All right, let's read and see if there's anything here that will solve the problem.
Walking away is okay at first, but it won't solve anything. People need to work things out with each other. People should talk about their feelings. Talking can solve conflicts. Talking can make everyone feel better. We can solve conflicts without arguing. Take turns talking to let everyone share his or her opinion. Sometimes you will not agree with a person's opinion. Listen to what the other person is saying and ask questions.
Okay, what are some things we can do to help solve the problem? Jacob. Jacob H. Good. Talking about it and listening. Very good. And listening to the other person's opinion. Let's write that down. So, talking about it. Talking and listening. Talking and listening about the problem. Problem. Talking and listening about the problem.
Wait, go back up. I can't keep top. I never get top.
Okay, I'm going to move on. All right, let's keep reading.
Use respectful words. Don't call each other names. Apologize when you are wrong. Make sure everyone has a chance to speak. Then you can solve conflicts together. Think of ideas to solve the conflicts. decide which ideas will work best.
Okay, use respectful words. That's a way, right? Don't call each other names. Apologize. Those are all good ways, right? And you can solve conflicts together. So let's write that down. Solve conflicts together.
Wait, we can't see it. It's green. It's light green. We can't see it. Solve conflict. Also on math, I can see. Yeah. There you can see a little bit. I can see a little bit.
Oh no, do we need a sad face?
No.
Thank goodness we can all hear, and thank goodness we can all sound words out. It says solve conflicts. I forgot what I was going to write. What was I going to write? Solve conflicts together. It is on your paper. Thank you. Solve conflicts together by talking respectfully and apologizing. By solve conflicts together by talking respectfully and apologizing. If you're not sure how to spell respectfully and you can't really see what I wrote, it's right here in your book. Look, it's right there. Respectful. Yep. All right, moving on.
If you are stuck, ask an adult to help you solve the conflicts. Ask someone to help who will listen and not take sides. You might have to compromise. Compromise means both sides must give up something to solve conflicts. Solving conflicts peacefully takes practice. Work together. Solve conflicts as a team. Talk them out, and everyone will be happy. Dealing with anger. What do you do when you feel angry? You might feel too angry to talk about how you feel. Here are some ways for you to calm down and get the anger out. Take deep breaths and count slowly. Write down what happened and how you feel about it. Draw a picture. Listen to calm music. Read a book. Take a walk or do some other kind of exercise. Pound on a pillow. Stomp your feet.
Okay, so these are all ways to deal with anger. So another way is we can deal with our anger, right? We don't have to write all those reasons. We can just write deal with our anger, right? Deal with deal with our anger. Deal with our anger. All right. Yes, Leia? Sure. Okay. Onliners, if you want to pause the video now, you can pause it. Okay. We're going to keep going. Okay, talking things out.
Talking things out. When you feel a little better, it is time to talk. Here are some things to remember when talking things out. Tell the other person how you feel and why you feel that way. Be honest. Ask that person how he or she feels. Remember that your body also tells a person how you are feeling. Show that you care about what he or she is saying. Don't cross your arms or make faces. Look at the person you are speaking to. Do the same thing when the other person is speaking to you. Listen carefully to what the other person has to say. Wait for your turn to speak. Apologize when you are wrong or if you hurt someone's feelings. Try to find a way to do things differently next time.
So talking things out is another way, but we've already have 3 details, so we can just keep going. All right, anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to write down the central idea. What is the central idea, Miss Yusuf? What does that mean? The most important idea or point about the topic. What is the most important idea or point about the topic? Bernaya. Okay. Okay, to deal with your anger, not hurt other people's feelings. What were you going to say, Dominic? Good. To work with others and not be angry. That's a good one. Leia, go ahead and write that down. Bernaya, you can go ahead and write yours down. Leia, what were you going to say? What? Haney? How to solve conflicts. You can write that down. Haney. Not Haney. Cardenius. What were you going to say? Good. Be respectful to others. All right, you're going to write what the central idea is. That's the most important idea or topic. So you're going to write down what you think is the most important idea or topic of the story right here. I'm not going to write it down. You're going to write it down. When you are done, you're going to turn this in to me. Okay? My onliners, what you're going to do next is you're going to do page 77 and 78. This is the know it, show it. Know it, show it means like the worksheets. I can't attach just 2. I have to attach the whole file. And on the file, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. Just skip down to the pages that say 78 and 77. If you need it. But you probably don't need it because I already gave it to you during the, I already gave it to you in the packet for the pickup stuff. It's in there. If you can't find it in there, it's also attached in the classroom. You just have to scroll down to the one that says 77 and 78. At the top of 77, it says power words. You're just going to work with those power words. And on the top of 78, it says central idea, and you're going to be answering questions about the story. If you need to go back to the story, it's on the HMH site, or you can just go back to this video. When you're done with that, yes, we have a lot to do today, I know. You're going to take the quiz, okay? So it says working with others quiz. It's 5 questions. It's pretty easy. It shouldn't be a big deal. The quiz and these worksheets you're going to turn into me on Google Classroom. If you're having a hard time doing that, just send it to my email and write what it is in the subject line. So today for reading, okay? You're going to do the central idea with us. We just did that. You're going to do working with others quiz. You're going to do power words, know it, show it, and then central idea, know it, show it. Then you're going to work a little bit on the visualizing project, where the one with the purple dog that we drew a picture of. You don't have to finish it today because it's long, and I don't want you to get overwhelmed with too much work. We're going to work on it a little more tomorrow. But what you do need to finish, you need to start on it today. And what you do need to finish today is this, the quiz, and this, what's on here, what we just did, the central idea. Okay? That needs to be done today. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay? Work hard. It's okay. Calm down. It's a lot of work, but you're smart and you can get through it. If I didn't think you couldn't get through it, I wouldn't have assigned it to you. I think you can. All right. All right. I'll see you later. Have fun learning.